Hi everyone, I'm Alan from In the Wild, Houseplant and the Indoor Garden Design Studio. Today, I'm gonna filming my first video and it is also the first day that I'm gonna lay the foundation of my indoor tropical garden. First, I have to explain why I set this garden at this particular place. And we're in the basement for right now. One of my main principles of my whole decoration process is try to use the maximum of my basement. By setting this garden here, we introduce the sunlight and air directly into the basement floor. And most importantly, I love plants. And setting this garden at this place, we can create an exotic tropical garden, which is a dream come true for me. As you can see, I already set the waterproof fabric down the bottom of the flower bed. And we're using silicone sealant to seal the gap. We don't have drainage hole here, so we have to find a way to deal with water. My method is using pumice stone and perlite, and which can absorb the water when it is too much and release the moisture when it is too dry. I left a hole here for check. And we're gonna put moss in. It can do the same trick like pumice. Next, I'm gonna put the lacquer. Lacquer, it is pretty much the same function like pumice and perlite, but the lacquer is much cheaper. Do remember to wash it before you use it. And I'm gonna use about 5 centimeters lacquer and to make sure it can hold enough water. After that, I'm gonna put geotextile fabric on the top to prevent soil loss. Next, I will make my own potting mix. Before that, I have to explain that everybody's potting mix can be different due to the plant's microclimate, even the owner's taste. For my case, I really don't want to use too much organic matters in my garden because it may cause some worm or pest problems, which will be a disaster for indoor space that my family also shared. For my potting mix, it will be 30% of cocoa peat, 30% of pumice, and 15% of worm casting, 9% of charcoal, and last, 15% of orchid bark. Cocoa peat, pumice, and orchid bark can be good to the drainage. Worm casting with orchid bark are organic matters. According to the research, tree bark can impact on the reduction of the formaldehyde, which is good to the new home like mine. For charcoal, it can filter impurities and maintain a good pH balance. You will notice that I use pumice instead of perlite because I hate perlite. First, it is so dusty, and every time you water your plants, the perlite flat out. I really don't want perlite all over my place. Back to organic matters. Worm casting, which is worm poop. Believe it or not, it is quite clean, and it don't have too many pest problems. But it do bring you some earthworm. I guess every gardener like earthworm as long as they stay in the pot. And if they do manage to escape, I think my fish will be interested. Some of you may ask whether it is too less organic matters in the soil. My solution is using this plants bag. Actually, every plant that I put in this bed will be planted in the bag, which is good for drainage and circulation, and it is easy to move or repotting. What the? Oh. That's it for today's video. Next episode, I'm gonna start planting, which including some very big trees into this indoor garden. So if you are interested in what I am doing right now, please subscribe. And until next time, see you. Bye bye.